Hi everyone! In today's pick a card reading, we're going to find out what makes you unique. We have 4 piles to choose from today, so if you need some time to decide, feel free to pause the video. If not, let's start the reading. Hi pile 1. So right away, I feel that what makes you unique is the fact that you're very selective of where you spend your time and energy, especially when it comes to your relationships and dating. I feel that you aren't someone who can be tied down. I feel that you're not easily persuaded, and with this seek out information card, you're always wanting to see you take your time before deciding if something's right for you, and this is a very good thing. I feel that you have a good sense of individuality. You're not someone who's tied down by other people's expectations. And I feel that other people are very drawn to this about you. I feel that your peace is very important to you, pile 1, and you don't want anything to get in the way of that. You're good at being lighthearted. You're good at being yourself without getting too attached. And this may have been something you worked really hard on as well. This may be a certain mindset that you only recently grown into, but it's very noticeable by other people. I feel that you are a very attractive person, pile 1, inside and out. I feel that people want to chase you. People want to be where you're at. They want to be around you. Any opportunity they can have to be around you is one they want to take. And with this eyes card, I do feel that you have very unique eyes in some way. They could be a certain color, but it doesn't have to be. I feel that this can also represent how you express yourself through your eyes. I feel that you may be the type of person who smiles with their eyes, or is very you can tell, like, your eyes are the window to your soul. I think that's the expression. And I feel that that's something very unique about you, pile 1? I feel that you may, what else makes you unique, pile 1, is you're willing to work for what you want. You're willing to prioritize and even sacrifice some things in order to get to your goals. I feel that when it comes to people you're close to or getting to know better, they may feel surprised or even taken aback by how busy you can be, or the fact that you need your alone time to do your own thing. I feel that what makes you unique, pile 1, is you're not afraid to go solo. You're not dependent on anybody. You have a very healthy mindset when it comes to your own happiness that some people may not understand. I feel that some people may be quite offended when it comes to this, pile 1, simply because they're not on your level when it comes to this. They still haven't grasped that this mindset that you have. You may be very picky, which isn't a bad thing either. You're not quick to jump into something. You're not impulsive. You have a very grounded perspective. With this Lover's card, I feel that you do have people who admire you, both platonically and romantically. There's this curiosity about you. They want to know what you're up to and what you're going to do next. There's like this anticipation when it comes to you, pile 1. You're not everyone's cup of tea, and again, this is a good thing, and I'm getting that you already have this kind of mindset and you come to peace with it, you come to acceptance, and so if at times there's this frustration of people not understanding you, and wanting all your time and attention all to themselves, there are other people that are like admire you from afar, whether this is strangers or friends, love interests. There's people that understand that you have have your eyes on the prize, and they're okay with you taking time for yourself. So I feel that another message I'm getting is to know that you're doing the right thing, and the right people will understand. I feel that you are the type of person, pile number 1, that can change the energy of a room. Like, it's not a party unless you're there, is what I'm getting with this goofy, funny sense of humor card. I feel that you are very you are someone that other people look forward to being around because they know that you have a lot to offer. You have such a uplifting energy about you that honestly only some people deserve to be around. And you may have this mindset of only showing this side to people, this more goofy side to people that you feel safe with, that you feel like you can trust them. And I do feel that it's a privilege to know you, Pile 1. I feel that in your family dynamic especially, you may be quite different from. This could be why you're so determined to find your own path, to work hard for your own path, and make your dreams a reality. And I feel it's possible that you're like the cool cousin or the cool aunt. It's possible that you stand out to certain family members in this way. And like what I was saying about it's not a party until you're there, this can especially apply to family functions in particular, that it can be quite boring until you show up. I'm also getting that you have a strong lie detector, Pile 1, especially with this seek out information card. You know who's real and you know who's not. And this makes you stand out because those who don't have good intentions they know not to cross you because you can easily spot their deception. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, pile 1, you may also be a little indecisive at times. You may keep people on the edge of their seats in the way that, for example, if you were trying to plan or schedule something with someone, you may be unsure of what day, you may change your mind, and this kind of goes into what I was saying about it's a privilege to be in your company and that you're very sought after. People know they have to work kind of hard to get in contact with you or to be around you, which I don't see as a bad thing either, but this is just what's coming up. You may also have air sign placements in your birth chart, so Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But overall, I feel that what makes you unique, pile 1, is that you're very selective and grounded. And you choose yourself first and foremost. And this is something that really stands out to other people. Oh, also with this eyes card, another thing, you could also be very observant, which is why you could also be very good at, like what I said about being a lie detector. You're very good at reading people and getting to the depths of who they are, even if they're not sharing it. You're very good at trusting your gut when it comes to other people. Okay, that's what I have for you, pile 1. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi, pile 2. I feel that what makes you unique is your resilience. I feel that you've been through a lot, pile 2. You've been through this 5 of Pentacles where you struggled. You really fought your way through. I do feel that you're a fighter, pile 2. And despite all this, you keep going. Despite all this, you keep believing, you stay hopeful even when it's hard. With this Knight of Swords in reverse and this Boundaries card, I feel that you don't put up with drama, you don't put up with disrespect. You're good at when someone starts something, you end it. You're good at cutting that off. I feel, pile 2, you were not born with a silver spoon, or however that saying goes. I feel that you make the most of your circumstances. You don't let it hold you back. I feel that you don't like to tolerate privileged attitudes. You're very humble and hope that and want to be around other like-minded people that are also humble and can relate to you. But yeah, with this Go the Extra Mile card, I feel that you've had to work 2 times harder than a lot of people around you. As though it seems. I really feel that this pile had to start from square one and learn on their own. This feels like a very humble beginnings type of pile. It's possible, pile 2, that your upbringing could have had a major impact on who you are today. It feels that you could have not been accepted in some way, whether it's from your family or other people your age growing up. this is very specific, but I feel that some people here could also be LGBTQ. And with this Four of Wands, you could have this type of impact on people where they see you as their chosen family, whether you're LGBTQ or not. It feels like this pile had to search for their people. They had to search for a love that they maybe weren't getting in their upbringing. I also feel that this pile is on the road to success with this "they see you winning" card. Over time, I feel that a lot of people will regret how they treated you, pile 2. And it's going to be like a slap in the face for them to see you happier without them. I feel like you have some type of knowledge, pile 2. It's very specific. You have a certain experience or story to tell and share that will uplift people. And I feel that this may also be already happening, pile 2, for you. I feel that people already see your light. They can already see themselves in you. They recognize, they're able to relate to you. Yeah, I feel that this pile is very much has had to be in this survival mode for a really long time. They felt tested. Especially when it comes to certain patterns that you don't want to fall into, pile 2. I feel there were certain people around you where you looked at and thought, I do not want to be like them. And I'm going to work very hard to make sure that doesn't happen. I will not stoop so low as them. I will choose love. This is a very strong pile. Pile 2, what makes you unique is that you really don't let anything or anybody stop you. Even if sometimes you feel some days are harder than others, you still are consistent. You work very hard not to go backwards and that definitely counts for something. I feel that you root for the underdog. You're always someone who does the right thing. You stick up for people. You stand up for what's right, pile 2. It's really important to you to make sure that other people don't struggle in the same way that you do or did. I feel that many people adore you, pile 2. They look up to you and feel safe around you. It's also possible that you guys could be considered the mom friend of your group. Someone I can really see you being the go-to person when it comes to needing life advice or comfort or nurturing. People see you as someone who is very wise and experienced. They trust your perspectives. What you have to say is very enlightening and inspires other people. It's also possible that some people in this pile are already a parent. And with this go the extra mile card, that could be another reason why you're so motivated to do things differently. And I do feel that you're breaking a lot of patterns, pile 2. Even if it feels more subtle at times. Your hard work is paying off. I feel that what makes you unique, pile 2, is that you're so determined to see that light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel this is also confirmation that you're going to get there. With this devil card, I feel that what makes you unique is that you're not afraid of maybe darker topics, uncomfortable topics, especially ones relating to mental health, very personal things, pile 2. You're very real and vulnerable. And this really stands out to other people because you give them this safe space, even if you're not I feel that this is also in a way that strangers can tell. They can just sense that you're someone true and genuine. And I feel that you don't even have to say anything, pile 2, and they're comforted by you. Your presence is very comforting. With this boundaries card, I feel that you are very good at speaking your truth. I feel that it's important for you, pile 2, to protect your energy. You've worked so hard for so long, and I feel that it's important for you to make sure nothing gets in the way of that. So another thing that makes you unique, pile 2, is that people may be quite intimidated by you at first, but this is very temporary because I feel it doesn't take long for them to see that you actually have a really big heart and you're just strong and protective of your space and your energy. I feel like you're also very street smart, pile 2. You may have had to learn a lot very quickly. It's as though you know the ins and the outs because you've maybe had no choice but to learn these things at times. But yes, I do feel that you're very humble. You're very humble and mature. And you have this healthy perspective on life where you don't let these difficult situations, these obstacles, make you into a cold person. You're very loving and loyal. And this is very much appreciated, Pile 2, by those around you and those you have yet to meet. That's what I have for you today, Pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. I feel that what makes you unique is that you're able to bounce back from any situation, from any ending, from any transition. You're very good at letting go of what doesn't serve you. If you were also drawn to Pile 1, there may also be a message there for you because I'm seeing some similarities here. So I feel like you are someone who maybe has given their time to certain situations in the past where you forgot who you were, in a sense. You may have lost yourself a couple times into certain situations, especially relationships and the people that you get involved with. I feel like you've really seen it all, Pile 3. You really mastered the art of recognizing a red flag and leaving at the first sign of a red flag. I feel that people may see you as someone who has their guard up and may be a little suspicious of other people, but this isn't a bad thing. I feel that you kind of okay, so Pile 3, I feel that you have a very commanding energy, very much so in the way that you're able to put out fires, you're able to calm people down. So I feel that if someone were to complain to you, for example, let's say like where you're working, let's say a customer were to complain to you and they were very immature about it, it's like this person wanted to create a problem rather than something that's actually something to worry about. And I feel that you have a way of communicating and presenting your energy in the way that people feel quite silly afterwards. They could have this realization where they're like, oh, I guess they're right. I'm embarrassed. That type of thing. But I don't think they would admit this to you, Pile 3. I feel that you had to encounter a lot of silly people in general. People that just waste your time, and you see right through that. It's like they try something with you, but they fail tremendously. With this astrology card, you could also be interested in that. You could follow that type of thing. There could also be something quite unique about your birth chart as well. I feel that you're very in tune, Pile 3, especially on a spiritual level. You're not someone who sweats the small things. In fact, sometimes you could have a very low tolerance for that type of thing. It's as though you could feel at times you have no patience. But I feel that you just have a very strong sense of what's worth your time and what is just a headache. And with this Destiny Purpose card, I feel that you're focused on the bigger picture. You're focused on things that matter to you. You'd rather put your energy towards things that you want to see grow. And this is very smart. I feel at times this may not have always been easy for you, Pile 3, to embrace this. I feel that you've had to do a lot outside your comfort zone. But you're doing very, very good at it. You're not someone who will stay in one place. You don't want to stay stagnant. I feel that this pile is really focused on keeping a steady movement towards what they want to build in life. This Knight of Wands, I feel that you are very passionate, pile 3. I feel that you've learned how to drown out the noise and shift your focus on what lights you up. You're very good at not letting outside sources or influences deter you or distract you. It's also possible, pile 3, that you could feel quite drained around people, which could be another reason why you're so firm about making sure this doesn't sit on your shoulders, that you're not carrying this. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Gaining recognition and success, creativity, light bulb moment, artist. So yeah, I feel that you guys are you have a goal or a vision in mind, and that is where you put all your focus and energy towards. I feel that you could be quite busy as well, a busy person, which is why another reason it could be important for you to prioritize where you put your energy is because of the fact that you have a busy schedule. You could also be a student or working another job, a different job, and working towards the thing that you actually want. I feel like you guys have a good imagination. There's something very dreamy about this pile. You could be someone who likes to daydream and get lost in your daydreams at times. And I feel that this helps you to remember where your passions lie. I feel that this pile in particular has ways of escaping, but in a healthy way. So when times get stressful, you're able to let your heart listen to your heart. You're able to listen to your heart and hold on to your dreams. A lot of times people could think that you're maybe aloof or distant. But that's because they don't really know you that well. I feel that a lot of times people aren't used to someone being more to themselves. Yeah, I do feel that this pile is more independent and reserved at times. Yeah, I think pile 1 definitely could be quite helpful to look at as well. Get these. I feel that you guys are very intelligent. I feel that you have all these ideas that come at you so quickly. I also feel, pile number 3, that you deserve more credit for being so focused on your goals. At times you may feel that they're just dreams and that it's just fun to think about and imagine, but with this gaining recognition and success, I do feel that you have something very special that is worth exploring. There's something about this pile that it's important for you guys not to feel as though you have to settle or believe that these ideas and goals that you have are only something you can imagine and not something that can actually happen. But it definitely can, pile 3. I definitely feel that this pile at times is very much like, get out of my way. not in a harsh way, but more like don't stop me, don't make me feel small, or I'm gonna have to keep my distance type of thing. Yeah, pile 3, if you haven't already, I do recommend checking out your birth chart and seeing what stands out to you there, because I feel that there may be something there that can give more hints and clues as to your purpose and destiny, and where you could succeed at and how you can succeed in those areas. But yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Hi, pile 4. So I've actually had to record this pile a couple times. So with that being said, I feel that what makes you unique, pile 4, is your perseverance. And I feel that there are times where it may take you longer to learn something new or to master a skill, because I feel that you're not meant to go by a rule book. You're meant to do things your own way. And I'm seeing a lot of signs here of something that you could be learning right now, or as part of your purpose is to become more self-sufficient. I feel that this is already within you, pile 4. It's just that I feel that a lot of times you may have felt pressured to fit a certain mold or to live up to people's expectations. feel that there could be times where you've faced rejection and feeling misunderstood by people. I feel that people often underestimate you, pile 4, because you may have a different way of doing things than they do. I feel that you're not driven by your ego in the way that a lot of people are. And with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I feel that people are in this mindset that their path is the right path because they chose the route that is more wrote out for them. There's this, I don't think these people really understand or want to understand the type of courage it takes to step outside your comfort zone and like take the road less traveled by. And I feel that you may not be very motivated by this 9-to-5 lifestyle, which is okay. You know, everyone has their different paths, and I feel that a lot of times there could be this self-doubt for you, pile 4, because it's as though the more you try to fit in, the more stuck you may feel. I feel that what makes you unique, pile 4, is you're really growing into a person that is more independent and self-assured. And to know that it's okay to be different. It's okay if something doesn't fit, something doesn't align. That doesn't mean you have to force it to fit. And with this quiet, shy, introverted card, I feel that a lot of times you may also view yourself this way, but I feel that people also see you as someone who's maybe more to yourself, more reserved. You may feel like you're more of a behind the scenes type of person. And you may not like to draw attention to yourself, pile 4. But I feel that you are someone who is meant to build something from the ground up, there isn't a certain guidebook to it. There's not a certain, it's strictly intuitive for you, Pile 4. And with this, everything you touch turns to gold. I feel that you deserve more credit. You deserve to give yourself more credit because you have so much potential. Just because you have a different method or approach to life than some people, that doesn't make it wrong. That doesn't make it any less valid. This feels like something as well that you guys could be I'm getting something about your higher self. Like you're growing into your higher self, because there's this emphasis on you subconsciously knowing what's best for you already, but it's about trusting that and going for it. I do feel that people can sense that you do have this potential, that you're very strong and determined. And that you're bound to transform and grow. You're not meant to stay in a particular situation forever, whether this is a job or a relationship. And I also feel that you guys are very like a jack of all trades. I think that's the expression. You have this versatility to you, Pile 4. And that you don't have to limit yourself to one passion, you don't have to settle for one thing. And I feel that, again, you deserve more credit, Pile 4, because there's definitely this element of a comfort zone that may not have always been easy to push past. And even if at times you guys find that you have setbacks or things take a little longer to achieve and get through, that this isn't the end and that you're doing just fine. I feel that you are willing to do what it takes, Pile 4. You're willing to go where not a lot of people are willing to go. This is definitely what's unique about you, Pile 4, is your journey instead of the destination. It's about the journey, not the destination. Even though you will get to your destination, but I just feel like there's something about embracing the in-between right now that is something quite beautiful for you, pile 4. I feel that another thing that is quite unique about you, pile 4, is that you're learning how to with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I feel there was some, you may have struggled with your confidence sometimes, especially when it comes to the people that you found yourself around. And I feel that's an important message as well to pile 4. Is to don't take other people's words over yours. And this also reminds me of that saying where it goes, if you live for people's approval, you'll die from their rejection. And I feel that's an important message, pile 4. I'm not saying that you do this. I feel that you're becoming better at this, slowly but surely. But there's this message of making sure you don't that you focus on your own perspectives, because that's the only one that matters, truly. But yeah, I feel there's something here about, it feels very much faded, pile 4, that you grow into the person you were always meant to be, that this person that was always inside of you. It's like you're getting to know yourself again. It's like you're coming home to yourself, pile 4. So yeah, overall, I feel this is saying that your uniqueness could play a major role in your story, in your life purpose. Yeah. Okay, that's what I have for you today, pile 4. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.